It was pomp and color as guests and parents gathered at Princeton Preparatory School in the city of Kennesaw in Georgia during a grand opening ceremony which marked the beginning of this institution, which is owned by a Kenyan. The event was officiated by the city mayor, Mr. Mark Matthews, who was accompanied by several other city officials.
Today we're at Princeton Preparatory School for a ribbon cutting, and it's a great day to welcome a new institution to our community.
So is this one of the many preparatory schools that are here in your city?
It is. We have a very diverse community and lots of different teaching methods and schools that offer a multitude of methods for education.
Named in honor of Italian educationist Maria Montessori, the Montessori philosophy and method of education emphasizes autonomy of students and self-guided education. The approach encourages pupils to focus their interest in a subject, which opens up many possibilities.
So I think it's fantastic that someone can come from Kenya and in less than a 4-year time period be able to come to the United States of America in Kennesaw before someone even finishes their degree, can actually come in and open up a school, can help other children and help other people. And that's just like she said in her opening remarks, that's the American dream. That's what's so great about America. And we just accept her wholeheartedly with open arms here in the city of Kennesaw.
After the opening ceremony, the school's director, Dana Miller, said enrollment was open for pupils from age 3 to 12.
My background is in public school education, so I am thrilled to be in an environment that is far more free and I feel conducive to real learning.
Yeah, and what kind of children, rather, what ages are you going to be looking forward to dealing with from Monday?
We think Monday, well, we know that our first 13 students range between the ages of 3 to 12, and we believe that's probably going to be our target, age population, although we are prepared to teach anyone up through 18. We are certified and able to do that.
Okay, and how does it feel when this is a new place, and I'm sure you have done this for probably a long time,
yes.
But being a new place, does it come with some challenges?
It certainly does, and I think the biggest challenge currently for me is nerves. I want to know that I am doing the best that I can in this new position because it is something growing from the ground up, and I feel that if we just put in the proper amount of elbow grease and commitment and doing what we should do as teachers and director, I don't think there's any chance of failure.
Yeah. I couldn't fail to notice that the director of this school, the owner, if you like, is from Kenya.
Yes.
Does that say anything to you about diversity and how it is important to embrace people from different cultures?
Yes, absolutely. And I think it's such a great question to ask because particularly in Montessori, the emphasis is on the differences between people and how they learn, and that everybody learns at a different pace in a different way. And I think having a director who is international is going to, by nature, teach these students that this is a very big world we live in. We share it. We have a shared responsibility, and we are all going to make unique contributions to it. And that's my feeling.
Beautiful. Finally, do you have a message to parents who may not know about this school and who may have children that might want to come here?
Yes, absolutely. I would love to invite any and all parents from any place in the Cobb County area or any other area to please feel free to drop in at any time. We would love to give you a tour. We would love to show you what's going on here, what our vision is. It's an open door policy for anyone who wishes to come and visit Princeton Prep. Yeah. We'll be open as of Monday.
Yeah. So did you actually say that you look forward to having it as international as it can get?
Yes, that's what we want. And so if there's anybody who is new to the country or trying to get footing in the country and they don't really want to go the public school route, we would love for that population to come to us because that's what we really envision this place becoming, is a place where you could walk in and you might have 30 students from 29 different countries.
Now, for those people who may not understand the American system of education, or who may get lost in trying to get what this school is about. What happens after the kids leave this school?
If they, depending on what age they can leave or they do leave, I mean, some students will only come here for their preschool years and then go on into the system, for first grade and beyond.
Right.
But we are prepared to carry them all the way through their high school learning. So they would leave with a diploma. They would leave with the same type of diploma, able to get any sort of college admission that any student working in the regular system would get. So that's our vision.
Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you so much. We are so excited. Thank you for taking your time. It's a treat.
Thank you. Thank you. The proprietor, Faith Wangunyu, came to the U.S. from Kenya in 2010 and enrolled as a student of international affairs at the nearby Kennesaw State University.
My name is Faith Wangunyu, and I'm a proud Kenyan. And I've been here 4.5 years. And when I came in, I knew that there was opportunities in this country that I could not get anywhere else. And the American dream is true. So when I came here, I decided that I love being in business. I'm an entrepreneur, and I decided I was going to start something that would be a positive impact, not only to me but to the community. So that is why I started a Montessori school. And the good thing is that I have support from the city of Kennesaw, the officials, Kennesaw State, so the college I go to. So I'm happy that I'm here today.
She says she wanted to work for the United Nations, but later decided that that was not her path. I'm told that you actually studied international affairs at Kennesaw State University. How is that, in relation to you opening a school?
Well, first of all, international affairs is an interdisciplinary studies,
right.
So it kind of broadens your mind. And when I started, I initially thought I wanted to work in the UN. Unfortunately, the more I learned about the UN system, the less I wanted to work with it. After my internship with Lutheran Services of Georgia and the International Rescue Committee, I knew that I wanted to follow my passion, which was being an entrepreneur.
Yes.
And I've used my international affairs background and incorporated it in the school, in the sense that the staff is diverse. We have all countries. There is Swahili being taught here. We have Japanese being taught here. We have it's a mixture of everything.
Yeah.
It's not your regular school. It's got everything mixed in it, and that is what is making it appealing to the society that we are in today.
How old is this school?
This is a new school, and it's just starting. And the difference with with this school is that school in the U.S. is tuition free, and so it was kind of like a leap of faith to start a school that was high end. Not knowing if it's gonna work, but thankfully we have students enrolled, we have qualified staff, and we have 2 PhD holders, 2 masters, and everyone else has a bachelor's of whatever field they are in. And so basically it's from 3-year-olds to 12-year-olds. It's a primary and elementary school program.
And so how did the event go?
The event went well. It went greater than I thought. It was more successful than I thought. And I'm grateful for family. I wouldn't be where I am today without them. I'm surprised they still want to see me. I've run some of them bankrupt trying to make this venture work. But I'm grateful, and I just want to tell everyone that in this country, everything or anything is possible, so long as you put your heart to it and you work hard at it, and anything is possible, and there's support from all corners in this country.
The CEO of the school told NTV that she had to work multiple jobs to raise the startup capital required to start the school.
I've been everything, a jack of all trades. I have been an emissions inspector, I've been a caregiver, I've been everything you can think of. Other than anything illegal. And my mom kept saying, what you don't have, you don't need. So the borrowing option was out. So I had to work my way through everything. I had to, sometimes work even 3 jobs, sleepless nights. But I'm happy because the fruits show. And I think even why I got so much support from the city, from Kennesaw State, is because just hearing that story, that someone was able to work hard, come to this country, work hard, no aid. And funny enough, I guess when you work hard, that's when you get help. Now everyone is giving me their cards, call us for help. Call us, to help finance you. And I think that's what everyone should aim to do.
Yeah, that that you have actually worked. You've done this. Most of this work, even in this building, is work that you have done with your hands.
Yes. Yeah, I painted the walls, I put the floors, the playground, I did that myself. Pouring the mulch on the floor. I would get help from my family when they were available because they work too. But I really like the work ethics. And I'm glad that my staff has caught up on it. And everyone is willing to work. When they see that the leader is a worker, then everyone else becomes a worker. So I would just, borrowing has never been an option to me. Yeah.
Tell me more about the part where you said that you used to buy stuff and even put in your mother's house, and she she was not amused.
Well, I leased this building in 2014 in February, but things didn't work out as I wanted, and there was a break between February and September. And I didn't even think I'd get it. Like, they basically told me I couldn't lease the building. There were issues with it. But I didn't give up. I kept buying things. I would work. Instead of going back home after I got my paycheck, I would go just buy stuff. I'd already seen the building, so I would envision what do I want to put here. So I would go buy things. I would even drive an hour away sometimes to get something I'd seen online that I wanted. So, and then I would come and put it in my mom's house. It started with a few things. The garage got full. The basement got full, and funny enough, she has a tenant. I even asked the tenant if I could put things in his room. I mean, in his, his section. So, and he let me put things in his bedroom, in the extra bedroom. It got full. I went upstairs in the living room. I would try and fix things in with the decor of our house, make them look like they're part of it. Add extra grandfather clocks, extra things. It got full. I went to my room, my sister's room, then even to my parents' room. But and even my friends, there's one girl who is part of our staff, I put things in her house as well. And just when I was on the verge of wondering what's going to happen, I got a call and I was told the building was mine. So, yeah.
You strike me as a perfect example of those people who are called go-getters.
I've been called that. Trust me. Yeah. I guess in life you kind of have to follow what you believe in and follow your heart. And one thing I've come to know: hard work pays. Because I kept saying, even if not this building, I would get somewhere else. But I needed things, so I didn't want to wait. And then, that's how people get into debt and borrowing, because you don't have a plan. Right. So I planned that I will get the stuff first. There was places to keep them. I was like, my mom will understand, my parents will understand. So, and then after the things, then the building would come. But I didn't want to start with a building, and then furniture is expensive, and equipment is expensive. Yeah. But now everyone, wonders, how did you do it? Like within a month, you get a building and you have everything. And people think that I have loans or I have grants, but it's all by the grace of God. And everything is planning. You have to have a plan in life and know what you want.
Getting into an arrangement like this requires a lot of confidence, and even because this to me is a long-term arrangement, so to speak. So what guarantees are there? Like if 2-3 years down the road you decide that this is probably not what I wanted, what I'm trying to ask is, are there any safeguards that you put in place to be sure that this is exactly what you wanted and it is gonna last you long enough?
Yeah. I'm not even part of a business. I don't even have an office here. So the director runs it. There's a director for there are 3 of them, and there's a staff. So if for a business to run, I have to be there, then truly it's not really and truly successful. Yes. So right now I'm in the business of looking for another building. Oh, yeah. So I don't even on the website, you don't see me anywhere. No. Because I just want to make it grow. It's my baby. Yeah. I've learned, it was my learning curve. Right. I've learned from this, and I know I'm moving forward. And I'm grateful that I have great support from my landlord, and he's even told me that he's going to sell me the 20,000 square feet building so that they can move. Yeah. So I know that I have a support system. The city of Kennesaw has expressed it, Kennesaw State University, and my parents, my family, and I have a great support system. And on top of that, I have God.
And you are very confident that this is what you want to do right now?
Right now, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
I pray for it to become an even big school.
Big school.
And to have a Princeton Prep in probably every city.
Yeah.
It's doable.
Yeah.
And eventually to something else. You know, education is what I like. I now know I'm gonna do a master's in education.
Right.
And then venture into something else. It may not be related to education, but this is the first step for me. I know that for sure.
Okay, very finally, if you don't mind sharing, just from your pocket, you have told us the story of how hard you worked, even 2-3 jobs. Just from your pocket, how much have you pumped into this right now?
Well, I started working on it since 2013.
Yeah.
And probably about $50,000.
$50,000
or so. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're still spending more
Still
just to make
spending
it.
more. Well, but now the beauty is I'm now getting back the
You're
return
getting
on my
back the
investment.
returns. Yes.
Yeah. So and just, I mean, yeah, I'm getting back the return on my investment right now.
Very finally, what message do you have for parents of prospective children who might want to come here as students?
I want to tell them to join us at Princeton Prep and to know that the school itself is equipped with staff who will take their children to the next level, and it's a fun place to be, it's an exciting place to be, and we're excited to have every one of them join us at Princeton Prep.
Very finally, to Kenyans who are here and have been trying to venture into some form of business or the other, they may have wanted to give up. What do you have to say?
Follow your dream. Don't give up. It may be hard. I've had tears. It's been hard. You know, you may see me smiling here. I mean, it's been hard, but I pressed on. I pushed on. I didn't give up. And also faith in God. My faith in God has brought me here. And the support of family, with all my parents and my sisters. I don't even know where I would be. My sister flew all the way from Finland just to be here with me today. So I'm honored. I have a right support and the right group of people around me, and that's all that counts.
Too many Kenyans out here, this is no doubt a welcome breath of fresh air, coming after many stories of despair and death within the Kenyan community in the U.S. BMJ Muriithi, NTV, Atlanta.